Hi everyone! What a crazy weekend we had. I hope you had a really fun one. The weather was nice for a few days. I got to go out on a walk, played some Pokemon Go, caught some cool Pokemon. But then of course it started raining last night. So today is Monday, March 23rd. This is the beginning of week 2. We've been doing this. This is now week 2. I want to give 13 shout outs out of 24 kids. That's over half. That's pretty good for the first 2 days. So let's see. I have my whole board filled out. We have Faith and Bryce, Chloe and Zoe, JJ, JC, Arturo, Lucy, Sophia, Dominic, Paris, Tavin and his sister Carolyn, and Liam. Yay! That makes 13 of our friends in our class and a sister. So that's over half. So if we can keep this number going higher, then we're doing a really good job. I'm so proud of you guys. Yay! Mwah! So excited. Okay, so those are all of my friends. Oh, another cool thing I did this weekend is Mr. Barry and I built something really cool out of Legos. Yes, I have Legos at my house, and yes, I play with them. Mr. Barry and I made this really cool ice cream shop. Oh, I'm going to show it to you very carefully. Here's our ice. Oh, there goes some ice cream. Here's our ice cream shop. Here's the little parlor, and here's like the sprinkle walkway and the big ice cream sign. And there's like the lollipop, the ice cream pops that have the gumball eyeballs in them, and bowl of ice cream and ice cream cones, little places you can sit outside. And in the back, there's a parking space. I couldn't pick this part up with it, but it's the ice cream truck. Here's our ice cream truck and has all the ice cream inside, and the little windows to sell it in, and the big freezer to keep everything cold, and it parks in the back. So we had some fun. We're gonna take a yoga class tomorrow, whatever we can do to keep ourselves moving and grooving. So here we are with the learning part of the video. What we're gonna do first is start with another blue word. So we've learned 2 blue words. We learned, we learned my and to, like I'm going to somewhere. We learned my and to. Today's blue word is of. Now sound it out. Of. I'm going to show you how it sounds. That's how it sounds. Well, this word is tricky, like most of these blue words are. And it's actually spelled like this. Of. Not like this. That one goes in the jail. It spells like this. Of. So our word today is of. Find a sight word video on YouTube. Jack Hartman and Jan Richardson's always good. Or any song that's kind of catchy. You know, of. O-F. Of. And then let's see, let's come up with at least, I'll help you with one, and then you come up with the other sentence. So let's see, of. What can my first sentence be? Of. Okay, I came up with my sentence. It got out of the oven. Well, I could tell you, maybe what's it? Let's say the cookie got out of the oven. Let's see, the, I know the, capital letter. Let's sound out cookie. Put my space down. Cook. Ooh, cook. E-I-E. The cookie got out, that's a word we know, of the oven. Ooh, maybe of and oven are similar instead of, then. I know V-E-N, so maybe it's an O in front like of for oven. The cookie got out of the oven. The cookie got out of the oven. And I want you to come up with another sentence to go with of. Okay, so that's what you're going to do with your sight words. Then sing a good morning song, say hello, the sky's awake and you're awake. And after you sing good morning song, you need to count to 100. Today, count by ones. And then after that, sing days of the week. And then we have to figure out what today is. What is today? What is today? There's Sunday and Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 So, today is Monday, comma, March 23rd, 2020. So you're going to copy this sentence down. Today is Monday, March 23rd. I wouldn't say 23 because I'm reading it as a date. I would say 23rd, like third place, 23rd, 2020. So that is today. Alrighty. So that's calendar and sight words. After that, we're going to move to our health book. All right. We're going to turn to page 13. Turn to page 13. And you're going to do this page about proteins, page 13. Then we're done with our handy-dandy health book. Then we're going to go to this big packet. And you're just going to jump straight to your words. You're going to need 10, 11, 12, leg, cat, pig. And you're going to go to writing a sentence with those words. So on writing the sentence for 10, 11, 12, leg, cat, pig, using those words. Okay, then, all right, this is very specific. All right, so we did addition last week. We're going to practice some subtraction this week. So there's only one subtraction worksheet in this page, in this packet. So how many are we doing? All right, we're only going to do the first 6 problems, which is just the top row. Don't do any more. Only do so many times because I want you to draw a picture for each one. So let's see what that looks like. I can use a scrap piece of paper or I can use the back. The first problem says 5 take away 2 equals. Now, just like with the addition sign, equals can be this way, and when it goes up and down, it just flattens out to make it wide enough. Equals. That long line is equals. 5 take away 2 equals. So when I draw this picture, I want to draw 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many am I going to take away? 2. So cross out 2. 1, 2. How many circles are left? 3. So I got to do it. Take away. How many are left? See your subtraction sign? Take away. How many are left? 3. So there's 3 left. For all 6 of these problems, we're gonna draw a picture. 5 take away 2, and then you have 5 more. So draw a picture for each one. There's enough space that you can actually do it on this page too. So like I would draw my 5 circles right here and take away 2 and write my answer. And then draw 6 circles, take away 2 and write how many are left. Draw 4 circles, take away 3, write how many are left. Does that make sense? So only, and then you stop after this one. Just the first row, not anymore. Okay? After we do that, you are going to get back in the packet. We're going to keep moving to the back where the activity calendar is. Excuse me. Still Unit 3. Now we're on week 2, day 1, Monday. We're going to read Plants in a Greenhouse. That is still in this book. Okay, so you're going to follow the directions here. Plants in a greenhouse. Okay. All right, so this week, I'm actually going to read the same story every day, and we're just going to do a different activity with it. So that way, the books that I have should last us a little bit longer than this week and next week. Parents, you should understand what I'm saying. There's a video, a message that's going out around 11 today from LAUSD, and I'm figuring it's going to be something similar to what Mayor Garcetti said about April 19th. I just have a feeling. But don't worry, I think the teachers have a teacher work day where the teachers have to go in on Friday to get more work together. Don't take me at my word. That's just my inkling. But we'll figure that out as things go. Of course, spring break, I'm not going to give you any work. That's actually a break. So, okay. So this week's story is The 3 Billy Goats Fluff by Rachel Mortimer. Now, this is a really cute story. If you've heard The 3 Billy Goats Gruff, then this is very similar. We're actually going to read that book and compare and contrast this week. Okay? Now, at the end of this, we're going to have to write about our favorite part of the story. So I want you to pay attention to who the characters are and where the setting is, because that's going to be important when you draw your picture. Okay? So, The 3 Billy Goats Fluff. The 3 Billy Goats Fluff. Trip, trap, trip, trap. How is he supposed to sleep? Mr. Troll buried his head in his pillow and groaned. Ugh! They're making such loud noises. He looked back at the newspaper advertisement. Troll Paradise, fine riverside apartment with slimy toads and running Beetlejuice. Bargain! How could he have fallen for it? What the advertisement had not said was noisy underneath the only bridge from the Rocky Mountain to the lush green field. On the mountain next to Mr. Troll's bridge lived the 3 Billy Goats Fluff. They loved to eat the lush green grass in the field by the bridge. It made their fleeces extra fluffy, important for Mother Goat's knitting business. Ooh, this picture looks like it's our setting. We have where the 3 Billy Goats Fluff live, the 3 Billy Goats and their mom, and then we have the lush green grass meadow on this side, and then we have Mr. Troll and his bridge that connects the two places. So let me put that down so we don't forget it. So our characters, we have 5 characters. We have the 3 Billy Goats Gruff. So we have 3 Billy Goats. I'll leave some space so we can talk about who they are in a second. They said there's a Mother Goat, Mother Billy Goat Gruff, Fluff, Mother Billy Goat Fluff, and then there is Mr. Troll. That's who is in my story. That's who the characters are. Now, where is the setting? The setting takes place at Mr. Troll's house, the bridge. So we have the bridge, which connects the goat house to the meadow, which connects the goat house and the meadow with lots of green grass. So here in a second, we'll be able to talk about what makes our 3 Billy Goats different. But look, I needed to write that down so I didn't forget. I can see all my characters and all of my setting in one picture. The 3 Billy Goats Fluff crossed the bridge twice a day. But this morning, Mr. Troll had a surprise for them. He'd put up a sign. No trip-trapping over my bridge. Trip-trappers will be eaten. Mr. Troll. Little Billy Goat Fluff had not yet learned to read, so he set off as usual. He put one hoof on the bridge when Mr. Troll leaped out. I'm a troll with a very sore head. Stop trip-trapping over my bed. When I'm tired and feeling blue, there's nothing quite like Little Goat stew. Little Billy Goat was very scared and scampered back to Mama Goat. So we have Little Billy Goat as one. Next came middle-sized Billy Goat Fluff. His hooves were louder than Little Billy Goat's. Mr. Troll leaped out again. I'm a troll in a very bad mood. Waking me up is terribly rude. Middle-sized goat makes a lovely roast or tasty pate upon my toast. Middle-sized Billy Goat raced back to Big Billy Goat. They were both too scared to cross the bridge. We're telling our mom on you, they shouted. Also, now I know the names of the goats. I have little, middle-sized, and big. So I'm going to write that down on my list over here to help me keep track of what I'm talking about. So we have little, middle-sized, and big. Little, middle-sized, and big. Those are my goats. I made it kind of like the three little bears. We're telling our mama on you, they shouted. Mother Goat listened to her billy goats as she thought about Mr. Troll. She knew what it was like to live without sleep. Little Billy Goat woke her up every night. That night, as she sat knitting shoes from the finest Billy Goat fluff, Mother Goat had an idea. The next day, Mr. Troll was waiting for them. I'm a troll who's really cross. It's time to show you I'm the boss. When I'm tired, I need to eat goat and french fries, my favorite treat. Big Billy Goat trembled as he handed Mr. Troll a present and a note from Mama Goat. If you can hear us trip-trap by, then you can make 3 Billy Goat pie. But if we're quiet as tiny mice, you must stop being grumpy and start being nice. Little Billy Goat Fluff was the first to try out Mama Goat's plan. He shakily put on the hand-knitted shoes. They were so fluffy, bright yellow, his favorite color. Mine too. Slowly he stepped out onto the bridge. Mr. Troll listened from his bedroom. Nothing. Nothing. Middle-sized Billy Goat was next. His hooves were quaking as he put on 4 exceedingly fluffy shoes. Pink! Middle-sized Billy Goat was a real softy. Carefully he stepped out onto the bridge. Mr. Troll pressed his ears to the roof. He couldn't hear a thing. Finally, it was Big Billy Goat Fluff's turn. His shoes had taken most of the night to knit. With 4 huge pom-poms on his hooves, Big Billy Goat stepped out onto the bridge. Mr. Troll strained his ears. Silence at last. How did they do it? Mr. Troll came out from under the bridge. He looked at the 3 Billy Goats Fluff happily munching at the grass on the field. He looked at his present from Mother Goat, and then he opened it. Inside were the fluffiest earmuffs he had ever seen, wrapped inside one of Mother Goat's special blankets. Dear Mr. Troll, we're very sorry for waking you up. We hope this gift helps you have the best sleep ever. Love, Mother Goat and the 3 Billy Goats Fluff. So she even made him a gift. Hopefully he can sleep now. That night, Mr. Troll drank a hot mug of beetle juice. He read his favorite bedtime story, The Princess and the Troll. Then he put on his big fluffy earmuffs and cuddled in his soft green blanket. For the first time in his new house, he slept and slept. He dreamed of fluffy clouds and fluffy toads and fluffy Beetlejuice, and best of all, his new quiet friends. The 3 Billy Goats Fluff. Yay! The 3 Billy Goats Fluff. Okay, so your job is to think about your favorite part of the story. What part did you like best? Think carefully. What characters were in your favorite part? Were the 3 Billy Goats, Mother Goat Fluff, or Mr. Troll? Were they in your favorite part? Where was your favorite part? On the bridge, in the meadow, or at the goat's house? So think about it. You have to be able to put those characters in that setting in your picture. Now, I love the pictures that I'm getting with your beautiful writing, but guess what? I can tell that you're not trying your best with your writing. Mommy and Daddy are spelling the words for you. I can tell. Because climbing, you would have not heard the B. If you sound out climbing, like for koalaloo, I'm, and you should know ing, you would have not heard the B. You have to write on your own. Spelling doesn't matter. Sound it out. The only way that you are going to be the best reader and the best writer that you can be is if you spell out all your words by yourself. Period. If Mommy and Daddy, if you ask them, please spell it for me, Mom and Dad needed to say, nope, I can't spell it for you. Because what would Miss Hobbs say? Miss Hobbs would say, sound it out. And if you needed help, what does Miss Hobbs do? You tell me the word you need help with, like maybe it's goats. Maybe you want to write goats. And I sit there and I'll stretch out the word for you. G-O-T-S. And I'll ask you, what sound do you hear first? And you would tell me, G. I'm like, okay, what letter makes that sound? And then you tell me, G. Okay, so then we write down G. G. O. What says O? O says O. O. Tss. Now, some of you might hear 2 sounds, some of you might hear 1 sound. I definitely hear a S sound. What says S? Goats. That is phonetically correct. That is how you should write what you don't know how to spell. Okay? That's super important. I don't want to see all your words spelled correctly. I want to see you trying to write how you hear the word. Okay, stepping off my soapbox for a minute. You're going to pick your favorite part of the story. So when we're writing about our favorite part, so I would say, my favorite part was, and then tell me your favorite part. So you have your picture up at the top. It needs to have your characters in the setting and at least 5 colors. Some of our pictures had maybe 1 color in it. You need to do your best coloring. Just because you're at home does not mean you get to choose 1 color. At least 5 colors and your best coloring. So your favorite part, make sure to include the characters in the setting, okay, in your picture. When you're writing your sentence, you would start with my favorite part was. We know my, and I think we know was. I think was is already one of our words. I'm not sure. I will remember later if it is or isn't, but you write my favorite part was. So we know my. Start with my. We know how to spell my because it's one of our blue words we learned last week. Now let's sound out favorite. Favorite. Let's chop it up. Favorite. Favorite. So let's start with the first part. Fave. Okay? Ave. Fave. So let's write that part. ave. All right, fave. Now the second part is rit. So now I'm doing rit. It, rit. Favorite. My favorite part. Let's stretch out part. Art. Part. Ooh, I know it says R. If you listen to your Buddy Sounds video every day. Art. Art. Now, depending on if we've actually learned the word was, which I think we have, we should know how to spell was. Okay, my favorite part was, and then tell me your favorite part using the characters' names. Okay, maybe your favorite part was when Mr. Troll was grumpy. My favorite part was when Mr. Troll was grumpy. Okay, so my favorite part was, tell me your favorite part. Then you're going to say, I like it because. So you're like, I like it because, sound out because, and then tell me why you liked that part. So you're telling me my favorite part was, I like it because. Okay? Now remember, who's sounding out your words? You are sounding out your words. Are mom and dad spelling the words for you? No. Miss Hobbs can tell when that happens. All right. And the story you're doing it about is the 3 Billy Goats Fluff. And remember, our characters are the 3 Billy Goats, Mama Goat, and Mr. Troll. Okay? So you need to tell me your favorite part. My favorite part was, I like it because. Okay? And then fill in those blanks. Sound it out. Ah. That's so important that you sound out every word that you write by yourself. If it's a rainbow word, you should know how to spell it. And if it's not a rainbow word, you should sound it out. Okay? It's a big deal. All right. So the last thing that I need to tell you about is what we're going to do for our picture. For mom and dad to send it to me so we can get another shout out, we can get another dojo point, and it'll be super fun. So let's see. Today you're going to take your writing, what you wrote. My favorite part was, I like it because, in your picture. And let's see. I've already held it upside down. Let's hold it regular beside your face. And then I want you to stick your tongue out like this. Okay? So that shall be the picture I get. Here's your, my favorite part was, I like it because, picture with 5 colors, characters, and setting, sounding out the words, okay? And then you're holding it regular. Hold it regular beside your face, not down here, not up here, not in front of your face, beside your face, and then stick your tongue out. Okay? That's the picture I should hopefully get. And last thing, don't forget to watch your ABC sounds and your buddy sounds. Oh, I need to teach you a new buddy sound today. Because it's the start of our 2nd week, so I get to teach the next one. So we just did Scaredy Cat E and Scaredy Cat A. That's the last one I taught. So, and then they put them together, and what do they say? E! Okay, so then you go, but if you see a double E, you go E, E. It's a bumblebee party. E, E. Okay, so you Scaredy Cat E, Scaredy Cat A, put them together, and what do they say? E! But if you see a double E, but if you see a double E, you go E, E. So saying the sound E, E. It's a bumblebee party. Bumblebee party. E, E. Like you're partying. E, E. Making the sound. Let me show you real quick. Same reason why EA says E. E says E. Like B, bumblebee party, and C, I see the bee. When 2 letters go walking, remember magic E sometimes at the end gives us the ability to say that sound, E. But when 2 vowels are together, one of them is able to say their sound and the other one is quiet and listening. So that's our new sound. So Watch your buddy sounds, watch your ABC sound videos, do them along, chant along. I miss you guys. I really wish I could see you guys soon. I have a meeting with my other teachers tomorrow, and we have to do it on this thing called Zoom. And Miss Hobbs has never used Zoom before, but it's like a meeting place where like I can see your face and I can see all my friends' faces in a video where we can talk to each other. And then you can see my face and all your friends' faces too. So once Miss Hobbs figures out how to do that on Tuesday, we'll hopefully Wednesday, if not Thursday, depending on how soon you get the information out. If I can get the information out by Tuesday mid-afternoon, then we'll do it Wednesday. We'll have a little face-to-face class meeting, and I'll do our read aloud together on that day. And we'll get to talk and say hi to our friends and stuff. And then that particular meeting will count as our picture dojo point for the day, for that day when we do it. So I'm really excited. I miss you guys so much. I feel like I'm going crazy in my house. But I have lots of coloring, and I have lots of Legos and books that I can do to keep me busy when I'm not doing school stuff. Let me show you a real quick thing. So I started coloring some fun Disney pictures. These were just coloring with crayon. And so I did these. I just wanted to show them to you. So I did Rapunzel. I colored Rapunzel, my favorite princess. And then I also colored Maleficent as a dragon. And all of the green smoke coming out of her nose. So I did that, and it was super fun. I gave myself some art time for a day. And I did these on 2 different days. So, if you have any pictures, you can send them to me in a picture of something you draw as an extra thing, or you can mail them to me and I can hang them up on my wall, and then we'll put them in the classroom after. That would mean so much to me. But yeah, I just miss you guys, and I wish I could be there to get all of your hugs. I miss your hugs so much. I made Mr. Barry hug me 24 times before he went to work. One for each of you before he left, so that it would feel like I was getting a hug from every single one of you. So I miss you guys. I hope you're having fun. Have Mom and Dad send me a JoJo picture, and hopefully we can all see each other's faces this week. It would be really exciting. All right, love you guys. Bye.